guys, what is going on? Red Match here, and welcome back to the Cards and Castles video. Of course, today joined by a special guest. Of course, you guys know him from various streams that I've been doing, over the months on my channel. Please welcome Slightly Unscrewed. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Hey, Red Master. I'm not doing too bad. Happy to be off the comment section and
In the
on the screen.
videos. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, let this be known. This is the first time Dan is playing CNC with him, and as a fellow player.
Ever.
Ever. Well. Have you played before?
I just played the tutorial. That's it.
Okay.
I've been watching your videos for, well, watching. I'm here for you, not the content. But uh I've never actually played CNC myself, and I don't know all the mechanics of it, but thankfully, I mean, why would I watch a Red Master P video as a viewer when I could have as a friend to hold my hand through learning how to play the beautiful game we call Cards and Castles.
Indeed. Very, very well put. So, with that being said, we are going to be teaching Dan a couple of tips and tricks for those of you who do want to start out. If you are watching this video yourself and are a new player, you can certainly follow some of the things that me and Dan do in the video. I'm going to be setting him up with maybe one or two different decks that new players should be able to build fairly easily given their collection. And yeah, we're just gonna have fun in some matches. So, with that being said, before we hop into it, let's get Dan a little bit more situated on his collection. Alright, so to help build up Dan's collection a bit more, and if you're on Discord, if you're new, people will always tell you this as well, but some people don't realize that if you download Cards and Castles on Steam, you have an option to enter codes, and those codes can provide you with a couple of neat little bonuses that can help you get an early start in the game. So, Dan has already got his enter code option ready, and if he types in code REDMASTER like you see on my screen, go ahead, Dan, type it in, code REDMASTER, and once you hit submit, I've already used a referral code myself, so I can't show you guys the pack contents, but if you see Dan open it up, Dan, let's announce what we got.
Well, I can't see the code on your screen because I'm not watching the video, but is it just capital R and then Headmaster? Or is it all lowercase?
Capital R and capital M.
Oh, capital M, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Submit. I got Newcastle, Mountain Fortress.
Okay.
And 5 card packs. Good gravy.
Indeed, 5 card packs. So, for those of you who want to get, again, a kickstart in the game, be sure to go ahead and open these 5 card packs using the code REDMASTER, and hopefully the contents will help you in your journey to climb the leaderboards and become maybe rank 1. I don't know how far your goals are, so we're gonna leave it at that. But with that being said, we're gonna go into the deck building right now and see if we can help Dan build a starter deck to get him started in this beautiful world of Cards and Castles.
Audio still good, by the way?
Yeah, it's still good. So anyway, we're here with, of course, in the deck building options, or of course, Dan doesn't really have a custom deck. Of course, when you're playing the game for the first time, you can use any of the three starter decks, which are good decks in its own right. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to build a custom deck, which Dan wants to, what colors are you thinking of using, Dan? Because I know right now he's got at least 3 unlocked. If you guys want to unlock the other factions, you can go ahead and go into the practice mode and verse either any of the missing factions that you have. Druids should be automatically unlocked, but as for the other ones, you can of course unlock them via practice mode battles. But Dan, what do you want to use?
Right now I'm looking at Vikings, Warlocks, and Druids. Do you have
Yes.
any recommendations out of those?
Well, I like Warlocks. Warlocks are a very big faction right now, so you can definitely, I would say, go Warlocks.
Alright.
In terms of the other faction, it's either between Vikings or Druids. You might have more luck with the Vikings, because you might have more cards for them than Druids right now. So I would go Vikings.
Okay.
So Warlock Viking, and then of course you get the option of the neutral cards.
So what does that mean exactly? Whenever you create a custom deck, it can only have cards from 2 out of the 6 factions? Or 2 out of however many?
Well, technically, yes. It's 2 out of the 6 factions that you choose, but it also includes sort of a other faction or third faction that we call the neutrals. Cards that don't really have a specific faction, but can be still included in just about any deck.
Okay.
So, honestly,
I will
yeah.
click create deck then.
Exactly. So you should have a couple options. If you see on the top where like the faction symbols are, you have Vikings, you have Warlocks, and you have a little farmer, like a pitchfork and a shovel.
Yeah.
Those are the neutrals.
Okay. And how many do I pick from each faction?
You can have up to 3 copies of a single card and a total of 50 different cards.
50. Well, I don't think I have 50 cards in between all these,
I think
but
you do.
well.
Don't worry. I think
Oh,
you do.
okay.
Given
All right.
how that there are basics for each faction, and basics meaning that no matter what level or ranking you are, you should always have all the basics at any time. So that should certainly help you.
All right. Let's
So
let's
yep,
see
scroll
then.
through, see what you got.
I've got some battle rage. I've got some battering ram. A
Okay.
little bit berserker, lightning blade, war elephant.
hmm
I
Which
guess
like
I'll
as
just
well.
start clicking.
If you want to click, you can add them into your collection. I would definitely include the lightning blade you have. Um, I
All
would
right.
go Rune Warrior as well. That's a good option. I'm trying to scroll with you
Yep.
for any more. There is ludicrous strength, but I do want to hold off on that. I'm not going to throw it in quite yet. And then let's see. You've got Berserker. You've got Ice
Grudge bear,
Weaving.
freezing pillar, ice weaving. I mean, I could take like. Would it be too much to take one of everything?
Not necessarily. I mean, you can certainly do that. But the reason why I'm going to hold off is because I think the neutrals are going to provide you with some good stuff because they have a lot of basics, but a lot of those basics are going to be really helpful.
Okay. So just going off of what I'm seeing, I don't want to spoil everything since I will be playing a match against you after all.
hmm
Uh, I think I have my Viking cards picked out
Okay,
with a total of 11 chosen.
that's fine.
All right.
And then I would say before you go into Warlock, definitely hit the neutrals up first because those are going to have a lot more options for you.
All right. Oh yeah, we've got filthy peasants, archers, dwarf miners.
Yep. You got the Hassan City Guard. You've got the Faithful Drake.
Hmm. All right.
Mm,
I'm sorry that there's nothing really for your audience to see
That's
on my
okay.
screen, but
That's all right. I mean, this is more of an audio bit. This is more of like helping you deck discussing with you guys. And of course, you guys don't have to make custom decks. Like I said, if you don't really have a good idea of how you want to deck build, there is those 3 starter decks which are just as powerful to use when you're starting out.
a quick question, by the way.
Yes.
I'm looking at a card that says initiative summon a another unit card. Do I have
Yep.
to have that unit in my deck for it to work?
No.
Okay.
Essentially, you're looking at the Hassan City Guard, right?
I'm looking at the Dragon Knight
Oh, okay.
actually.
Well, both of them work like that. Yeah. So with that, you don't have to worry about having additional copies of a certain card in your deck. Those will just be automatically summoned. They don't have to be in your deck to even be summoned. As long as you place the Dragon Knight down, the Faithful Drake will follow, and nothing from your deck will change. It's like a free
Okay.
unit. Yeah. So definitely recommend Dragon Knight and even Hassan City Guard when you're looking at this too. Those are some great cards to start out with.
Okay. Um so cards that are like low cost, low effect, are those good to have just because of like the starting phases, or are those kind of like a waste,
Well,
would you say? Like, do you
you
really want to have stronger units?
You do want to have stronger units because the later in game you go, the stronger your opponent's monsters will be. I mean, of course, that's kind of a general thing in the game. How we kind of have a gold curve, if you will, and it kind of I don't really know if I can provide a clear definition of saying it. I'm sure someone in the comments can correct me on this, and it kind of exists in all card games. But I mean, it's kind of like you want to have a deck that can you want to have an appropriate number of like a certain gold costing, like say like maybe 11 to 12, 1 to 3 cost units, and then like maybe a different amount of 4 to 6 costing, and then maybe a different amount of like 7 and up. So it's kind of like um, you can take from different gold costs. I imagine that's not a good way of putting it. But like you want to have a certain number of different gold range units or cards in general, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I explained that very well. Like I said, someone in the comments can probably correct me on that translation, but that's kind of like what I think of it as. Like if I want to have a certain number of costing units in my deck at all times, somewhat.
All right. So you want to have a nice range. That's
Exactly.
what
You
you're
want to
saying.
have a nice diversity, nice range.
Looking at the blacksmith, by the way,
hmm
your other units gain +1 attack. Does that stack with multiple blacksmiths?
Yes, yes it does. This is why I include multiple
Ooh.
blacksmith and armories in my decks at all times. Most of the decks I build nowadays contain at least one armory and one blacksmith because they're just that useful to have. So I would say for you, you can go ahead throw in two armories and maybe if you want two or three blacksmiths. I would say those are going to help
Okay,
you.
I see the armory.
Yep.
I'm up to 34 cards now, so should I pick 16 warlocks?
Do you have
Or is there
Flux
anything
in
else
the
I
deck?
should?
I want to actually have Flux because Flux is also an important code. We forgot to show you this on camera, but if you use code Crashlands as well, you should be able to get some Fluxes.
That
Do
is
you have?
crash landing, capital C, capital L.
Yeah, but do you have Flux in the deck?
No, let me add them now.
Yeah,
Gain
add her.
two minor spell cards.
Yes, and those are
Okay.
random spell cards. They don't take from your deck or anything. They're free cards essentially.
Oh, cool.
All right, and then for the final phases, we can go into Warlocks. All right, so the Warlocks, you should have a couple of interesting cards here. I'm gonna scroll
Yeah,
through.
like defective flame cannon.
Blue Firebolt. I know you have one of
Uh,
those.
yep. Oh, I'm taking that.
Yep. I would
Uh,
say go with maybe because I'm trying to think. You do have Furnace Knight as well in here. Let me actually type it
yeah,
in.
what's Inferno with 3 in parentheses?
Every when your turn begins, you can actually see if you click the card and expand it, it comes up with a little side pocket here to explain what Inferno is. But Inferno deals damage to everything nearby when your turn starts.
Okay.
So even your own things though. So be careful about that. If you place it next to your castle, it will take off 3 from your own castle.
Oh, that's a new move.
Yep. And then let's see. I was thinking right now you could probably throw that blue firebolt in.
Yep.
Maybe some blaze as well.
All right. Uh, Pyromancer. Is that like wizard accepted? Blow stuff up?
Yeah, it has a little explosive next to it, which strikes all enemies near the target. So it's going to do one explosive to everything that's nearby a certain target. Like when you
Okay.
attack.
That's pretty good for only 3 gold.
It's alright. It's alright.
Choose. What does ignition do?
Ignition. Let's bring that up, sorry.
Uh,
Essentially, you can choose a friendly unit, and it does like a little mini explosion around that unit, and everything around it will, one damage will be dealt to it.
will it do damage to the friendly unit?
No, it will not.
Okay.
And then the rebound ability gives you a second copy of the card, which can be used for free.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I have my 50 cards.
All right, he has 50 cards. All right.
Yep.
So I think what we're gonna do now, we're gonna of course play a few battles, play a few test runs here and there. Dan will be using his custom deck. I might use maybe I think one or two of the starter decks. I do want to maybe showcase that if you are a newer player, show you how some of them work. So with that being said, let's hop into the matches and have fun with it because I think that's the most important part, right, Dan? Having fun.
Absolutely. That's why I'm here.
All right, so let's get into it. All right, so let's see how this goes for both of us. I'm kind of intrigued myself. I'm gonna go ahead and swap that out. How's your hand looking, Dan? To start this off.
It looks like I can't do anything for 3 turns.
Same. we're gonna couple of draw phases for us, unless you draw something cheaper.
Uh, I draw this.
Did you use them? Please tell me you can play something with it. Oh, Dan.
No,
Oh no. You don't get that medal back, Dan.
I don't.
No. It's a one turn.
Shoot.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Maybe you can draw something cheaper now. He's learning, folks. He's learning. It's okay. It's okay. Let's try to disable that.
Well, now I could have played something.
No.
Actually, no, I couldn't have. Never mind. End my turn.
Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be the first one to throw a card out here. So the Pyromancer.
Ooh.
Do you have one as well? We see some juicy
I
pyro action.
I don't, but I do have one of these.
Okay, okay. I can respect that.
And I end my turn.
Okay.
I'm starting to understand how basic mechanics work.
Do a little bit of that. A little explosion
Oh,
damage on your tower. It's okay. You're okay. You're still in there.
all right. I'm
I'm gonna throw the Dark Bender out as well. Really put some range pressure on the board.
range presser. I'll remember that term.
That's literally something I just made up. Like it's I'm putting the pressure on you with some range unit. Okay, there's a Dragon Knight. That's
All
good.
right. Let's. Hold on. First, let me.
What are you gonna do? How you gonna take me down, huh?
Just looking to see how far each one could use, so I know who to attack, who to move where,
That's fine.
all that.
That's good. That's good.
Uh, eh. Uh-oh.
That's okay. You didn't take much damage. In the
I
scheme
for,
of,
I for,
it's alright, he's learning. He's learning.
I forgot it's explosive.
It's okay. Alright. So let's see what I can do here.
I'm doing it, Ma.
He is doing it. So we're gonna draw that. And then we'll also do that.
Oof.
Clear the board out here. So now my shaman's getting a little close to the castle there. But you should be able to deal with that very easily.
I should, huh?
No, can you not?
I don't know what this special effect does, but I'm gonna yeah. Let's give this a shot.
Ooh, the chain lightning. So essentially,
Ka-chow.
the chain lightning would do 2 additional damage to a target, and that damage can go to multiple units that are kind of next to the unit. So, and it creates, again, as the term implies, it creates a chain.
Okay.
All right. We'll do that.
Yeah, just that killing me thing.
Yep.
Oh, you're moving a little quick there.
Yes, I am. Little Griffin boy is moving fast. He's growing up. But you have a decent amount of cards in your hand.
I do, but okay. Most of them aren't units, but
Oh. Oh.
it's okay. I have this one.
All right.
I don't want to play that yet. So, ooh, I just got griffed.
You've got Gryffindored.
But then, huzzah!
Okay, a little ignition damage. Okay, I see. I see.
And then I can't do it again
No,
with the
because
free one.
it requires a different unit for the free one.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Well,
Did some good
time to
damage.
get griffed.
You did some good damage. You did some good damage.
Well, not to your castle.
Gryffindor.
Hey, get back here. Is there a limit to how many cards you can have in your hand?
I think up to 10.
All
But
right.
you're nowhere near that, I think. No, you can still draw like 3 more, I think, before you max out your hand.
Well, we'll see.
Alright, there's a Sun City Guard. So now my Gryffindor is Griffin dead.
We can hope so.
No, hold on. Before you, as a friend.
Did I?
No, it's okay. It's okay. As a friend, though, I am going to warn you. You don't have to trade the big one to kill the Griffin.
Oh, I wasn't going to. I was going to use
Okay.
the little one.
Okay, alright. I before you look at you were powering up, and I'm like, kind of scared me there. Oh, he's rushing me, huh?
Is that bad?
Well, you don't know
Can I
what
take
I
it
got.
back?
You don't know what I got, Dan. I
Well,
might be
I
able to
know
kill
that
it. I might
I'm in
not.
range of everything.
Yeah, it is true.
I'm sure even the castle could hit me from here.
I don't think my castle can actually hurt you.
Maybe if there is like a waiter up there who drops a glass off the balcony, it could hit me. Oi! Get back here. What?
Berserker has a siege ability, which activates when he hits a building or castle. In this case, Berserker gains 2/2
Is that every time he attacks?
every time he hits a castle.
Well then, I don't want that to happen too much more. Oh, right, and your magic.
Yeah. So I think that's game one.
Uh,
That's okay. That's okay,
I
Dan.
got I got a little excited for a sec seeing Blue Ball come on the screen. I was like, oh yes, I could at least hit his castle. But then I remembered it was still your turn.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. That's all right. It's a learning experience. This is your first real matchup, Dan. So there's things to learn.
I'm just gonna summon
Ooh.
everything.
Oh, everything's being summoned on the board, huh? Oh, we can take out my Berserker.
Yes, I can take out your berserker. If I just
There
we
you
go.
1 and 2. There you go. Beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
Yes, you are, Dan. Yes, you are.
So your unused coins from each turn, they don't
They
carry
don't.
over?
No, they don't carry over. You start out with. You start out with 1, and it goes up to 10, and then once you get to 10, you just reset 10 for every other turn, unless you have a couple of pirate tricks. But we're not gonna get into that right now, or at least for this video. 'Cause I think
This
that's
defeat
for another
screen
time.
makes me very sad.
That's okay. That's all right, because it's only the first battle, and I think we might change it up for battle number 2. All right, Dan. I see you switched up the decks. I see you switched up.
I will not. Actually, do I want to replace something? Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. What has Dan got for us? So we're going with a defensive deck now, and I have a feeling he went for the same one too.
Why am I moving first again?
What do you mean?
Like, how do we determine who goes first?
Oh,
Is it just random?
yeah, I think so. I haven't really determined it myself, but I know it must be something weird in there that I just can't figure out right now.
Okay. Um, I might be making a similar noob move to the one I made last game, but it's all I can really do anyway.
That's okay. That's good. Because now what the Master Thief will do, you see that little +1 next to your gold count?
Oh, okay.
That'll gain you +1 gold next turn. So next turn you have 3 gold.
Oh, good. So it's not wasting it this turn.
No, it's not. And
Good to know.
I'm gonna do the same thing actually. There's my little thief.
I should have moved mine.
That's okay.
Sorry, all you seasoned Cards and Castles players who are watching, for just me being.
Nah, if anything, they're gonna yell at me for bullying you. Be like, Fred, stop bullying new players.
Aw, you're not bullying me. You're the man, Red Master.
Thank you, Dan.
I can't quite hit you from here, can I?
No, you can't. But that Guardian has armor, so I may not be able to penetrate it with my Master Thief.
All right, let's.
Alright, his Thief's getting a little close here. So
Just a little.
Let's go ahead and summon our wizard friend.
Oh, not this nonsense again.
That's okay, it's okay. You're in a better position now because you have some units on the board.
I am. Ready to
Oh, another thief, okay.
thief it up?
Does he want to attack the guard? Okay, he does.
I do.
Okay, okay.
You don't have to commentate as if I'm not in the room.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
So, I don't know.
I'm
You're
sorry.
doing good. You're doing good, though. You're doing good. Because he took out my Master Thief, I have to coin out a Dragon Knight. So he's going to get some good trades here.
Oh, yeah, you are. So can your wizard just shoot through all my units to my castle?
No,
Or no?
it has a certain range. Like where your guardian was standing, I had to be there if I wanted to shoot the castle.
Okay.
But it
I hate asking all these noob questions,
that's
but
okay. That's okay.
can,
You're learning.
can I heal my castle past 20?
If you have certain cards, Reinforce is a card that can give extra health to a building, which means you could build up to 22. Holy Bulwark increases the castle health. I'm not anything else. It's like you have to have damage on your castle before you can heal.
All right, so 20 is considered the max.
Yes,
And if
unless
you're healing at the max, then it doesn't do anything.
yes, correct.
Okay.
So like if I imagine if you want to play a monk right now, the monk would.
Uh,
I have one in my hand too, Dan. It's okay. Oh, he's got the shaman though, so he's gonna get a little draw going.
I am.
All right.
Do I want to make this trade? I don't think I do.
That's scary. What do you mean if you want to make a trade?
Oh, 3 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
All right. I forgot to move. I forgot to move my shaman.
I don't want to do anything to it anyway, right where I am, so I'm gonna do that. Now here's an example. Like if you had your rune warrior right now, if you hit the Drake, 2 damage would chain to my barbarian, wizard, and castle to create like a chain lightning effect.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, and if you have a building like Temple of the Five Gods, it can give chain to all your units, little chain 1 to everything. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But I don't think you have Temple unlocked yet, so
Oh, you'd be surprised.
whips out Temple of the Five Gods right now in in a deck that has doesn't have the same faction.
That's true.
All right, well, will he move his shaman is the question.
You know what? Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. I knew you're gonna make that mistake again, so I'm like, I don't want to make him feel. I don't want to have him
No,
feel
no,
bad.
I was thinking of it. I appreciate the little jab.
Little gesture of, you gonna do something. Poke like the little cartoon with the guy poking the stick. Do something. All right.
Ow.
That.
Ow.
And then we'll get some draw.
Divine knowledge.
Oh, did you just draw that, or were you reading the
No,
card?
I'm reading. I'm reading off of yours.
Ah, okay. All right.
All right. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna test it out.
Okay.
Yay!
There you go. You knocked out my wizard.
All right. Let's. So we'll do that. And then I guess I'll just leave you to do your thing.
All right. Little chop there. I can't throw anything else out, but I'm gonna throw the monk to waste his heal. Just stand out here being a monk. That knockout was good though. I appreciate the little boom, little bop to my wizard, if you will.
All right. I'm just doing my best over here.
Listen, the best is all I ask. It's showing you that you want to learn, Dan. You want to learn and be one of us.
Does this work? Nope.
Doesn't necessarily work, but
Good to know.
oh, okay. He's still gonna get rid of my guy anyway. That's fair.
I don't think I know how range attacks work yet.
Well, you're gonna learn.
Oh, are you about to? Hey, hey!
Hey,
Get out of here! Shoot! Uh-oh.
big boy,
He looks pretty big.
into the long sword.
Does that mean he can use range attack?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you got one, Dan. Ah.
Ah!
So that's gonna be how range works. Now. Oh, all right.
Oof.
That's All right. Well, we're gonna do this,
Yeah, just stick it deep inside my castle. I see you.
and we'll also throw out a little paladin right here.
All right. Well, huh. Well, let's kick this party up a notch.
All right, two of them. I see you. I see you.
I assume my wizard can't hit your paladin no matter what.
It's out of range, so no matter what you can do with the wizard can't hit me. But you can hit the ranger.
Okay.
All right.
And oh, what is that shield nonsense?
The resolve is an ability the paladin has. The first time this unit would die, I can prevent its death, but its health is reduced to 1.
Okay. Good to know that the focus sash is in this game.
Alright. I think we'll do that. And then that.
That is a big sword.
He doesn't have range either. It's okay, don't worry. But he is a swordsman,
I mean,
so it makes sense that he has a big sword.
his sword literally moves into the adjacent square.
Yep, but that's okay. It doesn't interfere with anything else.
I don't trust you.
Well, I mean, like... Uh-oh. Swordsman Part 2. There goes the thief.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Alright. Here's another teaching moment.
Did I mess up?
Oh, I wouldn't
So
say...
yes.
A little bit, but not in the way that you're thinking. It's an okay move, but here's what I can do. You see how Swordsman's got this cleave thing, right? So what that means is that if I move him here, and if I attack this wizard, the cleave, or like the attack in general, can hit all around the swordsman, as shown here.
What? You said it didn't have range.
Well, it's not range, it's cleave.
Look at these two guys touching tips.
That's not... That video's demonetized. I mean, but hey, you're still in it. You're still in it, right?
I guess so.
Oh, no, the barrage. Now my guys are stunned. They can't move. Or retaliate.
Oh, they can retaliate?
No. Like that.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Okay. Is that just for my turn, or does it carry over into...
It carries into my turn. I can't move my guys.
Okay. Now, if I could just hit your castle once, then... That's a victory royale.
Big victory royale. Oh, another paladin. Okay, alright.
Let's move you up a tad. And then... This is a unit? Alright.
Yep, the flying books.
Let's hear it for the flying books.
Although that is going to be game.
Oh,
You
yeah?
can see.
Yeah, that's game.
Something that you have to learn is body blocking, in which case, you throw units in front of the castle to help defend it. So if you threw your books in front of the barbarian, I wouldn't have been able to get to your castle.
Oh, that's why I left my barbarian where it was instead of moving it forward to attack your...
Yeah.
What's his name?
But it did open
Okay.
up for the monk to attack the barbarian, which opens up the space for my ranger to move in and finish off the castle.
Lesson learned.
That's okay. Yep, lesson learned. So if you want to go one more then? We'll
I'll
use
do one more.
we'll use the final other deck that I can showcase, the aggressive deck.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into that matchup right now. All right, Dan, final matchup. You ready?
Final match.
But I mean, how much would you say you've learned though from this experience? I guess maybe we might
Uh,
save that for the end
well,
because that makes more sense to.
well, I've gone from knowing nothing to knowing something, so I think that's progress.
That is certainly progress.
Ooh, boy, I could use my Chaotic Storm right now.
Oh, Chaotic Storm would do 3 damage to the castle though.
My castle?
No,
Oh, your
mine.
castle, you mean?
Mine. Yeah.
Hmm. Did I hit your castle at all these last 2 games?
No.
Okay.
There. All right, so then he went ahead and used it. That's fine.
I mean, should I have saved it, you think? Or...
Well, with Salahar Rider out on the board, Chaotic Storm had the chance of hitting both the Rider and dealing 2 damage to castle. So, unless you can count it,
Ah!
that's okay. It's the last will effect of the Salahar Rider, where you can deal 2 damage to a random enemy. You have one too.
Yeah, I picked the aggressive deck as well.
I see that. All right. You gonna keep him there though?
Shoot!
I think that's Dan's biggest problem right now, just not moving after summon. I mean, these guys don't have sluggish. You can move them.
Meat shield.
All right, that's good. Good meat shield.
Alright, now let's deal with your big shield Gardna.
Nice shield reference.
Thank you.
I appreciate that one.
Why not?
Oh, he buffed it with the Shadow Katana.
Oh, 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 super hot fire. Oh, oh.
Oh. It's okay. He's still technically winning. You are winning.
Technically.
In terms of castle health. In terms of the board, not so much.
Does this work? No.
But I can't really kill that.
Oh, shoot.
Why?
I can't attack on the turn I played it.
That's okay. I can't, well, I'm going to be honest right now. I can't really do anything to kill it. Except maybe this.
And I can't retaliate either?
Range units, no. They can't retaliate. Unless,
What, can you retaliate against me?
well, unless you move your Darkbender back and shoot me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I can't retaliate. Oh, Pyromancer.
And he just, what? I misclick.
Well, to be fair, that's a pretty safe spot for him, because I can't get him.
Okay.
I can only touch him with the shield
Let's
knife.
see what else. Speaking of shield,
Big Shield Gardner!
hey, it's Big Shield Gardner.
You gonna move and attack with him? There you go. Big Shield Gardner.
Oof.
Oof. Alright, I think we're gonna do this.
Oh, God. So now I'm not technically winning.
No, but you can get rid of that imp very easily. You've got that Dark
Easily
Bender.
say.
Well, let's say you can save the imp and hit the Dark Bender. Or hit with the Dark Bender.
Can I hit it from... I can't attack through the castle, can I?
You can.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like, you can do that. And then you can shoot. There you go.
Alright.
You still got that Pyromancer, too.
Yeah, he's hanging out. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much out of cards.
I mean, okay.
Oh wait, I see my mistake.
It's okay. He's still learning. He's still learning.
So what you're saying is that if I wasn't still learning, I'd be an idiot.
Maybe. No comment.
Ow.
Alright, that's gonna end my turn. What do you got?
Yeah, you better run.
You're not gonna.
Shoot.
Let's say you weren't gonna trade with the or kill off the Hassan City Guard.
Uh, well, I was more worried about. I don't know.
You were worried about the pyromints, I understand. Because range units are pretty scary in this game.
All right, now I've just got this decrepit old man
You gonna move him?
doing it. God damn it!
Oh no. Alright, well we're just gonna end it off here then.
It isn't over yet. It's over.
That's alright. I think through a couple of mistakes you were able to learn, were you not?
I was able to learn.
Exactly. I think that's what that's what this kind of is about. You gotta learn.
I got a level up pack.
There you go. You got a
Yay.
level up back. With that, folks, we are going to end it off for the video. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like on the video, share something, comment down below your thoughts on the video, and whether or not you want to point out Dan's mistakes in that comment section is up to you. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna be at me anyway. They're all gonna be like, Red, stop bullying noobs.
Oh no, you were great.
I tried to do what I could, but we'll see what the audience thinks of that. So with that being said, guys, while you're down there, if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Help support the channel, help us grow. All by hitting that subscribe button, no additional cost for you. Dan, do you have any last words before you head off the air?
Be sure to use the code REDMASTER to get your free packs if you play Cards and Castles.
Very wise.
I don't really upload to YouTube, but I do stream on Twitch occasionally.
Yep,
So
I will leave his link below if you guys want to follow him on Twitch. Of course, got to do that. Got to support my fellow content creators, always.
Thank you.
So, like, oh, well, go ahead, Dan. You can finish off.
Well, I was just gonna say, check out the stream we did earlier.
Oh,
that was
that
also
too. That's
a lot
on
of fun.
Yeah, that's on the channel as well. But like I said, or like I was gonna say, his link to Twitch will be down below. Be sure to head and give him a follow and help support him on his road to Twitch glory. I don't know if you're actually doing that, but well,
Not really.
All right. Well, with that being said, guys, for me and for Slightly Unscrewed, we'll see you guys next time. So until then, stay gaming.
Stay gaming.
There you go.